crying right away. Irene ran back to me, looked at the smashed frog, and laughed. But the frog was dead, and I had killed it. I hated myself for weeks. So now I always look down at the ground whenever I go to the creek. I've told the other frogs I'm sorry so many times. They seem to ignore me, and I don't blame them. Who would want to talk to a girl who killed your cousin? I walked to the second meadow past the stone fence, the lilacs, the poison ivy tree, the rusty gate, the old bus, the log cabin ruins, then on to the stile. That corner's one of my favorite places to play. My favorite spot for imagining things. I like to lie down and imagine my outer space friend Zizi, who sometimes uses the old bus to fly to outer space. But then there's my Indian friends Yellowfeather and Broken Wing. They're boys who used to live around here down by Johnny Cake Ridge. Sometimes I just lay down on the ground and close my eyes and see who appears. It could be pirates or animals, anything. But today, I wanted to get to the creek, so I didn't stop and imagine anything. I ran straight to the stile, crossed over it, and ran down the path through the woods that leads to Parson Creek. I was watching the ground and spied some horse manure. Horses don't ordinarily use this path. Well, not our horses, anyway. Could gypsies be using the path? Pa says they'll be coming back again this year now that the weather's warming up. He says I should hide if I see them. It makes me mad. I consider this my special place, and I don't like other people coming here. And yes, I know that Pa don't even own the woods. Old Man Keller does. But he never comes over here. Nothing really for him to do here, and it's way across the creek from his farm. There are a few mushrooms and some wild sperry gas stalks off the path near the woods. But me and Irene usually find them first and pick them so no one else gets them. That's the rule. You always keep your mushrooms and sperry gas secret. Town folks come looking along the side of the road each spring, but us farmers get there first. Some of the mushrooms are poison, so we have Pa look them over, especially the little sponges that taste the best. My sister Flora calls them morels. She's 16 and pretends she's all grown up and knows the proper name to everything. I love those little sponge morels fried up in butter. Once Ma didn't have any butter churned up, so she fried them in lard. They weren't near as good. Butter makes just about everything better, especially bread. So here I was down in the woods looking at these horse droppings, trying to figure out how old they were. Not fresh, but definitely not old and stale. Probably 2 or 3 days old since it hadn't rained in a week. I was puzzled about how the horses got here. Did they come down Keller's Lane or from the other side of the creek? As I studied the horse droppings, I noticed a mound of fresh dirt a few yards over. Wouldn't have even seen it if I'd stayed on the path. It was about a yard long. Buried treasure, I decided. The mound was about the right size to bury a treasure chest, just like in my pirate book. Maybe pirates had buried some gold and jewels right here in Old Man Keller's woods. Maybe in a metal box like Pa uses to bury his money. Or maybe in a wooden pirate chest with a big gold latch. So I stood there wondering if the treasure would belong to me because I found it, or to Old Man Keller because it's his land. Well, I decided, maybe there'd be so much treasure that we could split it up. It would be really fun to find lots of jewels so I could give Ma a diamond. She don't have one, but Mrs. Geist and Mrs. Vandenberg both have diamond rings. I'd give Flora a blue jewel and Irene a red one, their favorite colors. I'd keep all the rest, and hopefully there would be a crown I could wear, too. I'd only wear it for special occasions, like Christmas and Easter, because it might be hard to wear when I'm running and playing in the haymow. I don't think I'll be able to wear it during my chores because it might fall off. Nasty Ma Hen would probably pick out the jewels when I'm in the chicken coop gathering eggs. So I looked around for a big stick to use to dig up the treasure. No success. I could go back.